It is so easy to get lost in debating whether a story in the biblical text is historically factual, but the question of whether a passage is literally true or not often distracts us from the larger questions being asked. For instance, take Matthew chapter 4, verses 1 to 11. My childhood church, which was so focused on proving that the Bible was literally true and that every event could be historically proven to have occurred, would view this story as literally happening, so that there was a literal Satan tempting Jesus, and that interpretation caused us to focus on Satan's power. We believed that the world was under the grip of Satan, and that everything from women having short hair and wearing pants to secular music was evidence of Satan's power. But there is another way to interpret this passage, one that is less concerned with whether or not this story literally and historically happened. And in this alternate interpretation, the key question of this text is, what does it mean to affirm one's identity in God? Now, even though I don't view this story as one that actually happened, it's still important to acknowledge and understand the historical context in which this story was written in and takes place. So during the Roman Empire, the title the Son of God was pretty common. Roman emperors and their supporters often used the title to affirm the idea that the gods themselves appointed a specific ruler. And in the empire's understanding, the Son of God had access to all manner of decadence and food, even as the majority of the residents and occupants of the empire struggled. So Jesus turning rock into bread to care for himself, even as the rest of the empire struggles to survive, would be very much in line with this empire's understanding of being the Son of God. Additionally, the empire's status was determined in part by whether or not they remained in power in the face of assassination attempts and coup. Avoiding death was key. But the God presented in the Hebrew Bible and in the Gospels is one that confronts and defeats death rather than avoids it. And finally, Roman emperors demonstrated their divine status by maintaining their wealth and power over others. And in the final temptation, Satan is hoping Jesus will accept this empire's emphasis on the importance of power and reject the God of Israel. But Jesus does not. Jesus affirms his identity in God by rejecting the empire's definitions of success and power.